we have the following statement to the residents of Elgeyo Marakwet and also the entire country. And we are in support with the continuous update from the Ministry of Health. And as a county, we want to remain one of the counties that adhere to guidelines which have been provided strictly. So following the coronavirus pandemic that continue to spread globally and in our country, we wish to make the following update in our county. One, that in Elgeyo Marakwet County, 40 families had been put on quarantine, and by Thursday, 2nd of April 2020, 20 families were given a clean bill of health. The remaining 20 families will be assessed today, and after that we shall know the next course of action. But we believe, checking at their conditions, that they will be given a clean bill of health. Secondly, we commenced the screening on all major entry points, and so far one person was picked out of this exercise and is currently quarantined at Tambaj Health Center awaiting COVID-19 results. Tambaj is one of our isolation areas, and that one resident of Elgeyo Marakwet, but who was in Nairobi, and looking at his temperatures, we thought it fit to have him quarantined in Tambaj. We shall scale up screening to ensure that all people are protected from the virus. Residents of Elgeyo Marakwet in Nairobi and other hotspot areas are advised to remain where they are. If it is a must that they should travel, they will be required to put themselves under mandatory quarantine in their homes. Again, all residents are hereby instructed to report any visitor, including relatives coming from outside the county, especially from the hotspot areas, to local administration, that's the chiefs and assistant chiefs, public health officers, and the ward administrators. And this morning we got reports from Marakwet West, Chepulba area, that there were people who came from Kiambu and other areas, and already the medical team together with the local administration are currently in that area trying to assess the situation, and if need be, those people will be put on quarantine. On the motorbike issues, we still recommend that all motorbikes in Elgeyo Marakwet not to carry more than one passenger and without a mask. And we want to say that if they are found to be carrying more than one passenger or carrying passengers without a mask, they will be arrested and the motorbikes impounded and the rider prosecuted as per the law. All athletes in the county are reminded that no group training is permitted, and those found flouting this directive will also be arrested and prosecuted. Following recent cases where athletes were still training in groups, the county is contemplating banning and all the training activities. All residents are advised to acquire masks that have been approved by the government, and the public service vehicle should ensure that their passengers wear the masks. The county government has completed procurement of additional protective equipments and other necessary supplies to be delivered within the week to be utilized by the health staff. Our quarantine centers have been earmarked in the 4 sub-counties. Currently, Tambaj Teachers College, Tambaj Sub-County Hospital, and Kapsawar Mission Hospital are our isolation centers. On preparedness, we have set aside facilities that could be used as emergency treatment centers, and these are in Keyo South. We have the Chepkorio Vocational Training Center, Kimwarer TTI, Kaptubey Secondary, and Kaptubey Secondary School, that is in Keyo South. In Keyo North, we have St. Patrick's High School, Marakwet West, Kapcherop Girls, Kapsawar Girls, and Barsumbat Secondary Schools. In Marakwet East, we have Sambirir Girls and Keriovale Secondary Schools. Most county, on the issue of county projects, we want to say that most of the county projects that do not require the involvement of many people will continue as scheduled. County departments have organized staff to work in shift and protect them and others from this disease. We continue urging residents to observe hand washing, social distances of at least 2 meters, avoid hand greetings, and report any suspected case to the county hotline number 0740 800 530, 0740 800 530. We are also warning residents in villages against brewing and consumption of illicit brews, because as we had closed the bars and other social places, we have noticed that people have now moved to the villages where they are still taking brews in illicit brewing dens. And we want to commend the security forces for working closely with us to ensure that all these are stopped. So anybody who will be found, the law will take its course. And I think it's important to note that these are some of the areas, and we want to tell our residents that even the villages are not safe at the moment. So the best thing to do is stay at home and also ensure that you are there to the guidelines which have been issued. We are working with our neighboring counties under the NOREP, North Rift Economic Bloc, in combating the disease. And we always have weekly updates together with the other agencies like MTRH, KVDA, and all the other agencies to ensure that we put our efforts together to ensure that we protect our people from this COVID. On curfew, we urge all the residents to support the law enforcers by adhering to the curfew hours so that all of us can stay safe. Because we know that also the law enforcers are human beings and they need to be protected. So the more we don't adhere to the timelines, by 7 p.m. we need everybody to be in their respective homes. And if we follow this strictly, we shall not need the police officers or the law enforcers to be moving around. They will also be staying in their homes and they will be safe like all of us. Again, on the issues of food security, we know that this is the planting season. We want to encourage all the farmers that they should not just relax or stay at home without going to their farms and planting because of this pandemic. It's important that all the farmers to go back to their farms, ensure that they take advantage of the oncoming rains. And also, this time we don't have the subsidized fertilizer. The only few that were available were collected by the cooperative societies from the cereals board. So the farmers buy your farm inputs from the nearest stockists, go back to your farms and ensure that planting is done. And again, we want to urge them that they should also follow the set guidelines, so that we don't want a situation where you will find people in a farm crowding, because we are sensitive to the food security situation. So farmers also ensure that if you are using your family members, you should also ensure that you stay safe from this pandemic. Otherwise, I think for us as a county, we want to thank all our health staff for working round the clock to ensure that Elgeyo Marakwet is safe, and also the law enforcers. Together with the county commissioner's office, we are working closely to ensure that Elgeyo Marakwet remains safe for our residents and also the whole country. So those are the few issues that we needed to bring to the attention of our people, and let's all of us stay safe. If possible, let's stay in our homes. And like I had said, all the county projects that don't require a number of people that have been prohibited will continue as scheduled. And we also encourage that all the contractors and other people who are working with us, we encourage that we use other channels of communication other than coming to the offices, because we have also limited the number of staff who are working within the county offices. But all the others, we are urging them to work from their home or from the field where they can be safe and avoiding crowding in offices and other areas.